There was a coach at Camden Catholic High School. He was fired from his job because he had too many black players on the football team because the school wanted more white players on the team. And this coach was basically doing like any other coach. You have to perform and show why you deserve a starting position. But this school did not want that, so they definitely let him go. But let me roll the clip.
At 4 o'clock, they told me that I'm on administrative leave as a teacher for the rest of the year and no longer the football and golf coach.
Nick Strom, now the former head football and golf coach at Camden Catholic High School, says he has quite the story to tell.
As I told them this morning, and I can say this to them all again, they hurt me, but they've hurt maybe 100 plus people today, and that's because of the decision of 2 people and what they believe the direction of this program should be. I 100% disagree with where they come from on that.
Strom, who was also a history teacher, insists he was fired because he has too many black players on the football team.
There have always been questions from the administration from the first time I started on the makeup of the team. Freshmen that we were bringing in, transfers that we bring in, people that we play on the field. And you try and be above that as a coach. You try and give kids an opportunity.
Strom says he treats all players with respect, regardless of race. Earlier on Monday, about 24 students walked out of class to protest the coach's firing.
I know freshman I was ready to leave this school because I didn't like it, and he just sat me down every day for probably months at a time.
Strom was told his teaching contract won't be renewed next year. This letter mentions issues like a professional dress code violation, wearing sneakers instead of dress shoes, and confronting another teacher in front of students.
He's like a dad at school. He cares for all of us like we're his own children, and I feel like who wants to be somewhere when their dad's not there, or when their parents not there, or somebody that honestly cares for you isn't there.
Strom says he thanks his supporters, students, colleagues, and parents, and he hopes to come back to teach and coach, whether it's at Camden Catholic or another school.
I loved a lot of the things that worked there. Unfortunately, 2 people made a decision, and some things would have to be worked out, but I would love to return.
Now, this coach had a record of 34-6. That's a pretty good record to have. He didn't lose too many games. And this coach was looking for the best players, not players because of their color, the best. See, the issue is with this school, and you telling him from the beginning, well, hey, you going to put some more white kids on the field? If those white kids not performing in those positions, they're not going to get on the field. It's just that simple. Football, basketball, or most sports is a show me you deserve this starting position type of setup. You don't get it just because of the color of your skin. And if you putting somebody there for the color of their skin, that's stupid in sports because you need the best player. So because this guy wasn't a white supremacist and he judged people based on their talent on the football field alone, he loses his job. Now, let me tell you guys something. You see, when white people don't go along with racism, they make a consequence for those white people. They fire those white people. They ostracize those white people. They try to kick them out of the community. That's what they do to them if they don't go along with racism and white supremacy. And unlike us as black people, we don't make a consequence for anyone that don't go along with us. But that's what they do to them. And see, they want him to go along with evil. He's just trying to do the right thing by these children. That's it. They earning it because in life, you got to earn your position. Nobody's going to give you anything. And I understand the system of racism and white supremacy, just because of the color of their skin, they get advantage, but that's not really how it works. Because at the end of the day, when that system is done and over with, which that system's crumbling every day. And that's why they crying and complaining to Trump about find me a job. I need a job. It's not Trump's responsibility to find you a job. Get out there and pull yourself up by your bootstraps like you tell us. Go get you a job. Stop crying. Just like that. But this man should sue them. He should sue them. I believe he should, because they told him that many times and they let him go because he didn't have enough white players on the team. I think that should be an easy win for him, especially if he got it documented. He got a recording of it, something That would be great for him. But this man should have his job back. I don't know who running that school, but the higher ups need to get rid of the people who let him go, because it's not right. It's not right at all. I guess they want to take this country back to how it used to be during segregation, when you had black people playing their own sports and then white people playing their sports. I don't think the white people of today would like that, because they got so used to watching black people play sports and all the amazing things that they do playing sports. I don't think they would want to go back to just all white sports again. I mean, we could go back to that, and that's fine for most people, I guess. But I promise you, everybody be at the black leagues. That's everybody be going to see play, no matter what the sport would be. I'm pretty sure they'll be there, because that's where the excitement at. That's where the great bands will be at, the fanfare. Everybody be at the black place. I'm just saying. I'm calling it what it is. But leave me a comment, let me know what you think about this particular story. This coach needs his job back. The coach needs an apology, and I think this coach deserves a check, personally, for discriminating against him just because he won't participate in racism and white supremacy. This coach is judging people based on their ability on the field, and yet that's the problem.